Hi everyone, I'm so honored and so humbled to have the opportunity to share a brief message with you as you embark on this special mission. I'd like to start by admitting something to you about myself, in particular about the type of student that I was in primary and secondary school. If you talk to any of my teachers, they tell you that I was the student who was talkative, overly energetic, and sometimes even downright distracting. It's kind of who I've always been. I was the child who would run up to adults and begin conversations with them, even if they wanted to have a word with me or not. I was the child who would go to a party or an event and end up on stage uninvited doing God knows what. I was the child that my family said had the gift of gab. The problem was that no one was giving me a certificate for having this gift. And it led to me feeling out of place for a lot of my childhood. I would ask questions about myself, about what talent or gift I really had. You see, I was looking at my peers and my friends, and they had definite, identifiable skills in different areas. They were good at math and science and writing and sport. They were good at performing. And I was good at what? Talking. It led to me asking many questions about myself, and different questions, difficult questions. And that was until I was about 15 years old and I started studying English literature under the tutelage of a teacher called Mrs. Moore at Bishop Anstey High School. In Mrs. Moore's classes, all of the girls would have to stand and read from our different literature texts at some point. And the first time that I read, when I was finished, she looked at me and she said, "You're an excellent reader and you have such a great voice." Now, I don't know if Mrs. Moore knew what she was doing. I think she just may have been doing the thing that came naturally to her as an excellent teacher, which was to see a talent and try to encourage it. But for me, she planted a seed. She planted a seed that's grown into a tree that has borne fruit again and again and again. She validated, or rather called forward, something in me that I'd already seen in myself. And I'm so grateful for what she did on that day. Up to that point, I had had maybe hundreds of interactions with teachers in different classrooms, with adults in general, and never before had I felt seen, understood, encouraged, and loved as the day on which she saw my gift and she complimented it. I'm so grateful. And the reason that I'm sharing this story with you is probably obvious now. But it's because children walk around asking many questions of themselves, about themselves. They ask, do I have a talent? Do I have a gift? What makes me special? They compare themselves to others. They look on, and from us, they crave validation. They crave encouragement. They want to be seen, understood, and loved. And all of us have the opportunity to impact the lives of children positively. Now that I have children of my own, I see every little moment in which they look at me to call forward something in them, something that they may be questioning, something that they know is there, but they may feel shy about. And we all have that opportunity to impact the children around us, to love them with our words, with our actions, and with our deeds. And all I'd like to say to you today is don't miss the opportunity. Don't miss the opportunity to call forward a gift in a child. Don't miss the opportunity to fan the flame that is already burning inside of them. I'm so happy that Mrs. Moore told me what she told me. In maybe 20 seconds, she transformed my life. She planted a seed. I pray that you would go forward and you would plant seeds, not just for this generation, but seeds that will develop into trees that will bear fruit for generations and generations to come. I applaud you, I encourage you, and I support you as you do this important work. Go forward and God bless.